A human being can find bleakness, pain, emptiness in a flower, whereas another human being can look at the same flower and see multiple universes in every single petal. I love you with my heart, with my soul, with every fiber of my entire being. How are you feeling right now, beautiful soul? So, I just woke up and life feels so meaningless. People ask this question a lot. Why? Why do I wake up and life suddenly feels so meaningless? I've been doing the work, I've been doing the breathing, I've been doing the meditation, I've been exercises, I've been eating clean, I've been doing my cold showers, I've been doing the stuff that accelerates and amplifies and heals and regenerates me on every level. Why have I suddenly woke up and life just feels empty and meaningless? You see, most of us are running programs. We've been educated in a certain way. We've experienced traumatic situations which have created reactions which have gone on and on, over and over, as we've played these certain situations out in our mind, consciously and unconsciously. And so we're connected in this really kind of screwed up, weird way to situations and events which create feelings inside of our system which are not constructive and helpful, which don't make us feel good. But on some level we become addicted to them. And so when we're doing the work and we're healing and we're expanding and we're moving deeper and deeper into our cosmic cards and understanding those truths, those golden nuggets that rise to the surface that help us reconnect with Source, with the universal fabric, we connect with something new and different. And it's a process. And we as a species and as individuals, we run these individual and collective programs. And when we're plugged into something that is feeding us, even though it's in a negative and detrimental way, because we're feeling angry or sad or hurt or jealous or whatever it may be from our deepest wounds that we've experienced in childhood or our teenagers or in our past lives or maybe in our future lives, which once you get into the quantum field are all parallel and happening right now. There is no past and future, only this present moment. When we are connected to those pains and traumas, we feel something. Even though it's not something we really want to feel, we become addicted to that pain. Now, when you start to do the work, you start to dismantle the programming. You start to change. And that process can be uncomfortable because you're moving away from the known and into the unknown. And even though the known is uncomfortable and unpleasant, and it makes us run these low frequency data streams, these low vibrations, we know it. And when we move into the unknown, even though it has a lot of potential, a lot of magic, a lot of wonder, where there is the opportunity to grow and feel bliss and divinity and joy and happiness and all these things that we want to feel. The process of moving from the known to the unknown is an uncomfortable process. And there's this kind of like no man's land in the middle, where the body is used to getting its chemical fix from the traumatic experiences the subconscious mind is playing over and over again. And it's not getting those chemical fixes. So it's lost in no man's land for a little while before it really starts tapping into the magic, the love, the divinity, the joy, the curiosity, the happiness, the unification. And so life can feel meaningless because you're not plugged into the data streams that you were connected to for so long. 20, 30, 40 years in this reality, hundreds, maybe thousands, maybe millions of years if you go back down the timeline or timelines through multiple past incarnations. It's like a drug addict that comes off a certain drug, whether it's crack cocaine, heroin, whether it's stopping smoking cigarettes, alcohol. That period of coming off it and finding something new in your life, it can feel uncomfortable and a little bit meaningless because the body is fighting tooth and nail to communicate with the mind and the brain to recreate these old feelings of hurt, jealousy, rejection, frustration, anger. And when you're doing the work and you're staying present and not buying back into that stuff, you're in limbo for a little while. And sometimes you can wake up and it feels you've got no purpose because even though you're doing the work, you haven't got to a really kind of comfortable, high frequency space where everything's flying and moving and grooving and moving effortlessly and effectively, and you've got this mission that you're truly focused and locked into. This future point in time and space that you're moving towards, that you also have the potential to connect with and feel right now. And that's the trick, to connect with what it is that you're building down the timeline and feel it right now. But there is this limbo period where life can feel meaningless and empty, and you're wondering, have I done the right thing? Where am I going? Is everything okay? Am I going to be okay? These are normal thoughts and feelings for most human beings to have when they're changing and shifting. Human beings are creatures of comfort, and whenever you strip away the identity, the ego fights tooth and nail to hold on to that identity, even if it's an old identity that is only going to drag you back into the bucket, down the drain pipe, into that deep dark chasm of misery. The ego will pull you back in if you allow it to. So when you're feeling these feelings and experiencing this state of life being meaningless or empty, it's okay. Just know that you're on a journey. And what lies beyond those feelings of life being meaningless and empty is pure and utter beauty, intelligence, magic, wonder. It's amazing. There are no limitations because you are infinite consciousness in a physical body. And it's only the physical element of you that's addicted to this old personality, this old way of being, these old traits, these old thoughts, these old feelings, these old chemical releases. There's another version of you which is amplifying and growing and evolving and moving into different dimensional spaces where only magic resides. And there's always a choice. You can choose to be in awe of life and see the beauty and the magic in the smallest and simplest of things. Like a flower or a blade of grass. There is beauty everywhere, but you have to choose to see it. Or you can choose to stay fixated on the bleak and dismal elements of life, which are everywhere, if you want to see them. Because a human being can find bleakness, pain, emptiness in a flower. Whereas another human being can look at the same flower and see multiple universes in every single petal. Portals to other worlds. Choice, perception, all of these things we can control. But we have to choose to want to control them and to choose to change our focus, to change the lens of perception, and to realize that life is meaningless and life is also powerful and magical. There is strength everywhere. There is weakness everywhere. You've just got to choose where you want to be. Do you want to be the lion, the lioness, the god, the goddess? Or do you want to be the meek, lifeless victim, getting beaten up and pushed around like a leaf in the wind? Or do you want to be that strong oak tree, anchored and rooted into the soil, unbreakable, unfuckwithable, unmovable? You get to choose, beautiful soul. Breath work, meditation, qigong, clean eating, cold showers, urine therapy, cosmic yoga. All of these things are part of the Star Magic lifestyle. And you can access all of them right now. If you go to starmagichealing.com, you can get 7 days free access to hundreds of meditations, hundreds of light language transmissions, tons of cosmic yoga videos, hundreds of high frequency nutritional recipes, masterclasses. You can get access to our private community. You can come and connect right now with thousands of souls just like you that are on this journey, that have been through that period of feeling meaningless and empty, and have discovered how to restructure and activate themselves and unlock that superhuman potential which is in every cell of your body, every cell of my body, every cell of every human being's body on this green and blue ball that we call Earth. We are all magical, powerful, extraordinary souls, you included. It's time to wake up and harness that power. So get yourself over to starmagichealing.com. Come and connect with your tribe. We're waiting for you. Go out into this world, beautiful soul. Shine your lights. Speak your truth. Live your truth. Live from the heart. It's your life compass. It will always lead you in the direction of your dreams. You've just got to listen. Think with your heart. Feel with your brain. Let the wisdom flow. You are amazing. Play the game of life by your own rules. Dampen your sparkle for no one. Go out into the world and love your sisters and your brothers fiercely and ferociously. Hug them tightly and never, ever, ever be the first to let go. Ever. That's the golden rule of hugging. Go and be phenomenal. And I'll see you again real soon. One love, one heart, one human family. Peace out, beautiful soul.